Welcome to the Winona Senior High School Gym as HBC Channel 20 Sports presents this Big 9 matchup between the Winona Windhawks and Mankato East Cougars. Justin Barrientos here along with Denny Lynch, and we'll be back with the opening tip and starting lineups right after this. Sarah Biggerstaff with the rebound out to Kreitzer. Good ball movement by Winona, shot up, and it'll stick on the back iron and fall out. And there finally got in by Lindsay Erickson.
I can honestly say I haven't never seen that before.
And it will be a give to Cruz to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Dave Cruz on the score. This will be the 12th extra point attempt for Opkin North. Brian Roble will hold. The kick is up, and it's good. So Opkin North has 12 points now in the game, and the Warriors have 84. Winona State 84, University of Minnesota Morris nothing.
Kicked outside. The Ramblers will hold on. 8 seconds to go. 5, 4, 2 seconds. And the 47-game losing streak is over. The Ramblers have beaten the 4th-ranked team in the state, 57-49. And the Warriors will just be able to dribble it out, and they will hold on for a victory. 10 seconds left to go. Listen to this crowd. And the Warriors have won. They head off to the Elite Eight in Springfield, Massachusetts. 89-76. The Warriors with the win over Minnesota State Mankato. They repeat as North Central Region champions. You know the numbers by now, but let's recap them. The Warriors have now won 55 consecutive games, 33 right here at McCowan Gym.
Unbelievable statistic. The Warriors have turned into a national powerhouse.
He's a 57% free throw shooter, knocks down the first.
Boy, is this home crowd great or what?
Yeah.
You know when your guy is on the court, you just let him concentrate.
You hear a pin drop in here. Robinson for birdie. Knocks down both free throws, and a timeout called on the floor. 77-70. The Warriors with the lead will take a break. Back with more on Channel 25 after this. Cook will inbound for the Wildcats. Tipped by Kelsey Homewood. Here we come.
Good hustle.
Well, now we've had the ball come over here every once in a while. We've never had 2 or 3 players come over here.
You gotta put your arms out,
I
buddy.
put my hands up.
I was here. I was protecting equipment. She's over on your side. You gotta catch her, pal. That's your job.
They're saying on the bench we need helmets over here. All right, we got to shake that off now. 7:35
Sorry,
left
you're
to
fine.
go.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're all right.
12-point lead for the Warriors now. A foul called on Molly Anderson. Now both of the players that we were talking about on the court at the same time for Adams State. Osborne and Beal. Little floater missed by Hanslick. And then a jam from Osborne. From down under.
Nah. Oh, God. Well, at least now you can say you talked about a dunk by a guy from Tasmania.
I had to say it. I had to.
No, you didn't have to.
When else am I going to get the chance?
That's like a Dean Beckman joke.
Oh, that's insulting, Paul. 14:28 left to go here in the second period. Windhawks up by 1, energized after their goal, and here they come again on offense. Hayes had that knocked away, but she'll go after it behind the net. Hayes giving chase. It was picked up by Sandvik, and then out of trouble into the neutral zone.
Autumn Hayes with it again.
Hayes 1-on-3 and a goal!
What a shot by Autumn Hayes.
One more foul shot for Zager. Zager misses. Rebound by Rail. A three-pointer is good in the corner. Miller with the 3. Xavier Humphrey will inbound. Clayton Vetty on this side of the half-court line. Now to Tucker. Tucker will dribble up. Last second shot for Tucker's good! Anthony Tucker wins it for the Warriors! How about that? Dewberry will set up shop at about the 17-yard line for the Warriors. And DeWitt will kick to him. It'll bounce just shy of the 20. Dewberry takes it out to the 20, 25, 30, breaking a tackle. Slipped it to the 40, 45, 50, across midfield, down the sideline. One man to beat. Dewberry, touchdown. Trips to the right. Miller in shotgun, dropping back, looking down the middle of the field for Cole, complete,
Cole's got it.
touchdown Ramblers.
Wow.
A 32-yard touchdown catch for Joe Cole, and he has scored 3 touchdowns within 40 seconds. 4.4 seconds to go. Woods with the ball, lost the handle for a second, and lost it again underneath Wincy, and it goes! And Upper Iowa with the 1-point win over the Warriors. Back to Friestleben, open 3, and that ties the school record of 8 3-pointers. Anna Wirtz did it against Minnesota State January 9th, 2010, and now tied up by Becca Friestleben. Tobin back to Connor Nagle. Friestleben, she'll put up the 3, and that one's good. 31 for Friestleben, a new school record, and a timeout called. 9th 3-pointer for Becca Friestleben, and she gets congratulations from her teammates as they know that she has just set a school record, ties her career best with 31 points. Mavericks will swing it around. Morai free throw line traveled. Matt Margenthaler, the head coach for Minnesota State, incensed that there wasn't a foul called before the travel.
Using some words we can't use on the air.
Right. Otherwise, we'd have to pay a pretty big fine to the FCC.
It's good they didn't have a crowd mic there, Justin.
Well, I think we might have. maybe that leaked over on our headset microphones. We apologize if that did. Cameron will back up. Now we'll try to make a move on Barnes. Over to Vetty. 3-pointer by Vetty. Oh, it's good! 29 for Clayton Vetty.
That shouldn't surprise anyone the way he's been playing tonight.
Tramel Barnes driving in, stripped, out of bounds. Warrior basketball. And a foul by West. That will be his 5th. LaVion West fouls out of the game. And the Warriors are going to hold on to this one. Xavier Humphrey knocking down a key 3 earlier in the second half. That gave him 11 at that point. But Clayton Vetty, what a game he has had. 29 points. That's just 2 off of his career high. Taylor Cameron, 24 points. That is a career high. And then Xavier Humphrey in the lane. He is clutched down the stretch. 5-point lead for the Cardinals. And a steal by Pefke. Bridget Pefke trying to go coast to coast. Misses early underneath. She can't get it to go. Steffley off the glass.
Cardinals need to set it up and just run the offense now. Take some time off the clock.
It was a great move by Steffley to just bat it off the glass so she had a better chance at corralling the rebound. Bone will set up the play. 15 seconds to shoot. Under 90 seconds to go in the game. Steffley driving in. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Got her own rebound and gets the putback. Knocks down another 34. This is the second highest point total in Warrior history, single game. Ties Janelle Soland, who hit that mark January 18th, 1998.
And the school record is
36.
And she's got a great opportunity. We got 8 minutes left of the game.
Busch with the rebound. Abby Busch with the ball, 15 on the shot clock. Busch driving, stops, turns around, and that ties the school record, 36 points for Abby Busch. Pat Nader had done that in 1989 against Bemidji State, and there's a steal by Connor Nagle. And there it is, a new school record, 37 points for Abby Busch. The record that had been set in 1989 finally falls. Ashley misses underneath. Rebound by Connor Nagle. Abby Busch will drive, put up the shot.
Why not?
Rattles through. That's 39 for Abby Busch. What a performance. There's a three-pointer that's off the mark. Rebound by Roloffs, and Roloffs will be fouled. Too bad they couldn't get it to Busch to maybe get the first 40-point game in Warrior history. On the board, in the middle, loose puck, batted around. Turnaround shot, save. And I believe the puck is somewhere underneath Heinle. And another fight breaking out, and one of the Cardinals taken to the ice by the referee.
These refs do not want to see any more extracurricular activities, that much I can assure you. But certainly the intensity has boiled over once again as we've got Bob Marks a little bit upset.
Yeah, that was Marks taken down by the referee, a little horse collar. And they were getting a little, hey, I'm sorry about that from the official. But Marks will head to the penalty box, as will Drew Allen for the Augies. Second shot also good by Apicelli, and now have a little bit of a special moment here as number 44, Mackenzie Malkin, will check in. Malkin has been out with an ACL injury since mid-January, and she'll get a chance to come in for a couple of seconds here as her sister Michaela Malkin will advance the ball up the court. Pass to Mackenzie Malkin, and Malkin with the basket here on senior night. Malkin getting a standing ovation from the crowd as she heads back to the Red Wing bench. A lot of emotion on her face as she gets the basket.
Sets up the offense.
McGlone, hard drive to the basket, but too high off the glass. Got her own rebound, though. And that'll bounce off my computer and out of bounds.
It truly was a laptop, because that's where it ended up, Justin.
4:48 left to go here in the first quarter, and watch the damage to my computer. We're all okay, though. This is Warrior basketball here on TV 25.
In front and playing those gaps, so they're not going to take too many chances.
Steal and a flush by Heisey. Give him 11. And now Heisey will try again. This one, two hands is good.
2 for a quarter, but
Motzke looking to feed Heisey. There's the third dunk of the game.
been aggressive offensively.
There's dunk number 20. An alley-oop to Heisey, and 30 points for the senior. White underneath with the feed, and there's dunk number 21 on the season for Heisey. Me across the blue line, and that was deflected. Kinney trying to set something up for Heinle, and it's taken away, and then Kinney with the big hit on Jensch.
Yeah, number 3 on number 3 right there.
And of course, Jensch has been the instigator for St. Thomas most of this game, so maybe a little payback there. Now Kinney with the puck. Kinney skating past, goal! Bob Kinney for the Cardinals.
St. Thomas pretty much has to win this face-off to have any chance whatsoever.
And remember, the goalie was pulled, so it's 6-on-5. St. Thomas with the man advantage.
You know, you've seen before where a team can get it in right off the face-off, so Davis has to get those pads down here.
And the referees are going to make sure everything's good with 2.6 on the clock. Here's the drop. Back behind the net. And the Cardinals, for just the second time since 2004, defeat St. Thomas. 2-1, the Cardinals win. The goal by Bob Kinney, the game winner for the Cardinals, as they knock off the number 15 team in the country. Make it 16 for Dessner, and a 1-point Cotter lead. And now a timeout quickly called by Jason Melbestad and the Bulldogs. That will be their final timeout. Well, wait a minute, or did Cotter call a timeout? Who called it?
Coach Melbestad, his whole bench was calling for it.
Oh, we had a foul called.
So the Bulldogs tried to call a timeout. Instead, it's a foul on Holtz, and that's her third. I missed the foul.
I did too. I was watching the entire bench for PEM try to call a timeout and totally missed Macy Holtz pushing Hillscamp.
Well, now the referees are going to talk it over, and maybe they're going to see if the timeout happened before the foul, and it did not. Hillscamp will shoot. Bailey Standinger will inbound. The PEM fans on their feet. Now the Cotter fans coming to their feet. The inbound goes to Schindler. And it's almost stolen by Bolin. Schindler has it. They go inside. Polson puts it up. Misses. Loose ball. Who has it? Schindler gets it. And stolen away by the Ramblers. Knocked out of bounds. And I think a foul called inside. And the Ramblers will go to the free throw line with 1.1 on the clock. This possession started with about 1:10 left on the clock, and Lake City will just hold for the final possession of the first half. Hand off to Mitch Marine, 8 seconds on the clock. Marine guarded by Caden Johnson. Marine driving. Marine blocked underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. Lake City basketball with 2.7. Greg Berg, head coach for Lake City, shouting out the play to his players underneath. Jose Williamson, number 0, checking back in for Minnehaha Academy. Zach Bramer, number 24, back in for Lake City. Again, 2.7 on the clock, and Mitch Marine will inbound underneath. Marine looking for someone open. Looks for Heisey. Heisey puts up the 3 at the buzzer and sinks it. A buzzer beater at the half for Nathan Heisey. 16 points for the freshman. And we will go to the locker room with Minnehaha Academy up by 2, 33-31. Again, the Redhawks ranked number 1 here in the state tournament with a 23-5 record. The Tigers unseeded at 23-6, but just a 2-point lead for the Redhawks as we head to halftime. Larson in front trying to center, and it goes towards Ryan again. Ryan at center ice across the blue line. Ryan will take a shot, and a rebound, no goal, no goal. That one waved off as Lean went diving toward the net to redirect. And Terry Manor wanting an explanation from the referees as to why they waved that off.
And they waved it off very quickly. You could see they were doing it as Lean was starting her dive right there.
Chose back to pass. Throws, and that is complete to Scherhammer, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Chose, also the quarterback, will attempt the extra point. Marine holding, and that's blocked. Derek Cannon with the flying block of the extra point. Marine goes in motion. They give to the up back, and that will be a touchdown for Lake City. And Scherhammer with the touchdown.
Watch Burdick pull out the end of the line.
That's to Miller. Joe Miller following his blocks to the corner. Touchdown PEM. Scherhammer with the carry. Busts the tackle. Scherhammer in for the 17-yard touchdown. Third touchdown of the game for Parker Scherhammer. And this will bounce in front of Cannon. And Cannon through a seam. Cannon down the sidelines. No one's going to catch him. Derek Cannon returns the kick for the touchdown, PEM. That'll bounce at the 45, taken on a hop and down the field. Back-to-back kick returns for a touchdown, and guess who? Parker Scherhammer.
This is unbelievable.
Chose back to pass, under pressure, hit as he throws. And that's caught by Marine at the 20. He will turn around and score. Lake City showing blitz as they try to creep up. And they swarm the ball carrier, but gets free. And it's a touchdown. Eddie Martinez Sosa for PEM, 21 yards out. Chose back to pass for Lake City, looking deep. And that is complete. And that'll be a touchdown. Lake City exploding on offense tonight. They give Scherhammer up the middle. Touchdown Lake City. 15-yard run for Parker Scherhammer. Martinez Sosa with the carry, trying to push the pile forward. And he's in for the touchdown. Scherhammer with the carry straight up the middle and plows through for a 12-yard touchdown. And when you're hurt and you kind of call your own play, you call the run. Here it is to Lockwood, and that is a touchdown for PEM. 6-yard run for Lockwood.
Do you risk giving it to Parker Scherhammer back there? I mean, it's lesser of two evils. Pick your poison.
That's true, and there he is.
See ya.
Touchdown number 7 for Parker Scherhammer, 51 yards. 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeper. And Meyer is in for the touchdown. Borgschatz takes the snap, takes a knee, and Lake City is going to come away with a playoff win over Plainview Elgin Millville, 64-42.
Goes into Fetch. Fetch picks up her dribble. Volkert looking for 3. And Volkert hits it to tie us at 68. 14 seconds left to go. Keek with the ball.
And Warriors, you want to make sure you get the last shot.
Pickering with it. 6 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Pickering through the lane. 2 seconds. Puts it up off the glass. It doesn't go. And double overtime. 1 minute left to go. Pickering backs up to Schaefer. Schaefer then over to Ivanocek. Gabby Dowd with it. Through the lane. Dowd stops to Sillaway. In the corner, 3-pointer Ivanocek, count it, and the foul! Liz Ivanocek with the 3. And a chance at a 4-point play. And Ivanocek with the 4-point play, giving the Warriors a 1-point lead.
You didn't say, should they go for the 4-point shot?
I couldn't see that in my crystal ball. Volkert, down court for Thorson. Inside to Sanis. Outside Green. Now to Selensky. Sanis for 3. And hit the front rim. Offensive rebound. Green. And she'll head to the free throw line. Green's second free throw is true. That's 14 off the bench for Green. And we're tied again at 79.
And once again, the Warriors, Justin, should hold for the last shot.
Shot clock is off. 20 seconds left to go as Pickering walks the ball up the court. And the Warriors will call their final timeout. Allie Pickering with the ball. Double screen by the Warriors. Pickering backs up, 5 seconds on the clock. Pickering picks up her dribble, puts up the shot, it's blocked. Put up by Ivanocek at the buzzer, triple overtime. 15 on the clock. Volkert lost control of the ball, then puts up the 3 over the basket, but a rebound by Hintz.
Now you have to get the 3.
Thorson for 3, and it's good! 3.4 on the clock. Thorson makes 1 of 2.
And now you don't need a 3, but you need a quick bucket. You got 1 timeout.
And that's blocked, and Volkert with the rebound, and this one will be in the books as they get it across the timeline to Green, and in 4 overtimes, the Dragons upend the Warriors 101-97. A classic here at McCowan Gymnasium.
You talked about all the things that have to go right. Tate Kelly has shown in the second half he's not able to go long. It's a short field here, and Red Wing has a chance.
But there's something to be said about the poise of a quarterback coming in and putting a drive like this together.
Play clock is winding down. 10 seconds as they make their way to the line. Kelly must hurry. Kelly looking to the end zone. Throw is incomplete, and Winona wins. 41-34. Winhawks advance to the section championship game.
Jack Nelson starting at quarterback for the Warriors, a 6'4", 195-pound freshman from Byron, Minnesota. As you see, his week 2 stats against St. Cloud, 16 of 29 for 228 yards, touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Nelson expected to redshirt this season, but with the concussion to John Taglin and the other quarterbacks not performing very well against Bemidji State, the redshirt was pulled from Nelson, and we will see him a lot this season. 1st and 10 Warriors from the 35-yard line.
Nelson turns around, fakes to Ojika, then passes to Ojika. Ojika making a move and gets a couple more yards after that out to the 40-yard line.
They're all underclassmen. They'll all be back next year. Here comes the blitz.
Passing situation for Nelson, throws to Paul Preston, and Preston in the open field out to the 50-yard line makes a move, and that'll do it. That'll be the all-time passing yards mark for Jack Nelson as he passes Jake Gadel. Still a couple games left in his junior season, but now the most prolific passer in Warrior history.
The real accomplishment. Jack is a very, very modest young man.
One more foul shot for Pendleton. Pendleton missed.
And
Bauman with the rebound.
no timeouts for the Warriors, so they have to just go right now.
Bamanek with the ball, trying to feed Kuntz underneath, and he gets it to tie the game at 61. Pendleton, one last shot, and it goes off the backboard, and we're headed to overtime. Here's Joey Wittes again on the line. Wittes misses. Kuntz with the rebound to Riley Bamanek. Riley Bamanek for the win! And he hits it! And the Warriors win!
Protect the computers, that's the biggest thing.
Wow, jump up by Gardner to steal that inbound pass. Mary Morgan to Ruby.
Look at this offensive set here. Too high on each side. Now they're just reset and do the same thing. This is odd. It's like they're setting up an isolation.
Yeah, or almost like the picket fence.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow, and they're gonna redo it. Is this just to stall? Come up on defense here, and here we have kind of that picket fence.
Yeah, we saw this from the Cotter girls.
Yeah, it worked for Cotter. Right now, Cougars just taking their time. Under 2 minutes to go.
Look at this offense now.
Oh, that's the traditional picket fence.
That's the real picket fence.
Right. Underneath, count it, and the foul. Nathan Mensink with the basket. Now 11.7 to go. Thedford will hold for the last shot for Minnesota State. 4 seconds. Thedford driving, stolen away by King. King will put it up and hit it! Just past half court. Owen King sinks the three. They got a win over Concordia St. Paul earlier this week, and now a win over a nationally ranked team.
Nothing like getting a home win against a rival as well, so it'd be a good one.
Number 17, Minnesota State, undefeated no more as the Warriors come away with a 73-59 win over the Mavericks. 1st and 10 from the 36. Eckern back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Hit as he intercepted! Warriors have the ball!
Intercepted!
No, they're going to say an incomplete pass. Bobbled. The Warriors will not have the ball. Eckern in shotgun. Pressure from the Warriors. Duxbury chasing. Hit it! Penalty. There's a penalty flag on the play.
But Duxbury hit him.
Duxbury hit Eckern as he throws.
No time on the clock.
Yep. Clock is at 0, but the game cannot end on a defensive penalty.
No, but it can on an offensive penalty.
Right. That's why this penalty is so important. That'll do it. The game is over. The Warriors win 18-16. What a crazy ending.
18-16, Warriors take it.
Tom Sawyer wins his last game as Warrior head coach.